Welcome back, it's me, Lou. For today's Warhammer vlog, we are going to showcase some miniatures I recently acquired. Today I was at my local game shop and I was digging through their bin of used models and I came across these. So let's check this out. First off, let's do this baggie right here. So this says, if you can read it, it's 5 scouts for 15 bucks. I'm not sure if that's a good deal or not, but you know, looking at them, it looked like the paint jobs were kind of, you know, decent. And you know, they seemed, when I was looking at this at the shop, it seemed salvageable. Like, one of my favorite things with the hobby is taking used and discarded models and giving them a second life. So I'm like, let's buy this and let's just work with it and see what we can do with it. So it looks like a lot of these models are broken, even though they're painted up. They're fair. It looks like they're just, at the very least, just based out. It looks like the previous owner didn't complete them. It looks like he just got the base colors down, which is all right. Now, I consider myself to be a very, 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 very average painter. So this paint job for these, they're kind of like along the lines of like where I'm at. But I'm a little bit higher than this. So I'm like, I could work with this. You know, these don't seem too complicated. So we have 5 scouts here, and I'm guessing with this color scheme, these are probably going to end up being, if I had to guess, Blood Angels, I think. You know, I think the red's kind of a dead giveaway. And it looks like the white here was eventually going to be washed over with like maybe, I don't know, maybe like maybe an earthier contrast paint just to bring it down to a different level. So I want to make sure I have all the pieces here. Whoa, this guy's head's going to roll. Yeah, so one of these guys, their head broke off. I think it was this guy. Alright, so I should have 5 dudes here. Let's count them out. We have one base, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5. So this guy's over here. Take a look at him in a second. Those 2 look like they're intact. This guy's missing a head. Here's his head. Don't want to lose that. And this guy's missing his arms. Wait, so this guy's missing a... Which one has which? Alright, I'm kind of confused about which guy is supposed to have which... Oh, okay. This guy has these arms. Alright, so let's take a look at these 5 scouts. First off, we have this guy right here. It looks alright. This visor always kind of bothered me because it looks like the Marvel Comics X-Men character Cyclops. Or if you're like a Trek nerd, Geordie LaForge. And this is the arm that broke off. And it looks like all I need to do is just kind of glue it back in place. And then he's good to go. I'm probably going to like clean up the paint in areas where it's a little bit messy, but it looks like the previous owner was pretty clean applying the base colors. I might bring out some of the details. I'm definitely going to, you know, do more with the bases. So there's this dude. Looks alright. And then we have the Headless Wonder over here. And let's see if we can take a look at his head. Same head with the visor. You can see it. Pretty clean job applying the base colors, so that saves me a lot of work. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this project. This is like something that I'll take an afternoon. You know, and I love projects that, you know, don't take a lot of time. This guy looks like he's in pretty good shape. Nothing broken here. Clean application of the base colors. Makes my job easier. Likewise with this one. Yeah, so for me, spending 15 bucks on 5 scouts, especially since some of these are already kind of painted up to like, 80% of the work's done for the miniatures. I just need to either fix them up, clean up a little bit of the paint, maybe add a wash where it's needed, change some of the colors, color in the aquilas on the chests, on the chest pieces, chest armors. I'm like losing my voice and I'm going crazy. And I'll just base them out to make them look prettier. So hopefully in like, sometime soon I'll have a video of that where they're completed. So yeah, those are my scouts. Let's bag these up. I don't want to lose any of these broken bits. There's the one arm, the other arm, the head. So with this color scheme, I'm definitely just going to incorporate these into my own Blood Angel army. So let's set these aside. Alright, so up next we have this baggie over here. This was priced for 15 bucks. It didn't say what they were. And then I saw them at the shop. I'm like, oh, I know what these are. These are Grey Knights. And I think I'm right. I think this is from the Grey Knights Strike Squad box set. But I think that comes with 10 models. This this bag only has 5. And I'm missing all the different loadout options. And the previous owner, I guess, didn't sell the weapons or any weapons with these guys. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. I don't have a Grey Knights Codex, so I'm probably just going to hunt down the data sheet online and then see what my options are for terms of, what kind of gear these guys need. And one of them is missing a base, not a problem. I have a bunch of 32mm bases. Nice models. For the most part, I like the Grey Knights. They have some cool details. They're kind of like Deathwatch with the shoulder pauldrons that has all that crazy lettering and engraving. Let me get this into focus. It doesn't want to focus on this guy. There you go. Yeah, I can see all the lettering and engraving on the shoulder pad. And the Grey Knights emblem on top of it. Nice model, nice and clean. There's that. There's one. Let's take a look at the other ones. Like I said, this didn't include any weapons, so I'm gonna have to do my research, figure out how to properly gear these guys out. I don't have a Grey Knights army, so if anything, I might this can easily just be a kill team or something. Here's another one. Fine models. It looks like something was glued here previously but broke off. I'm guessing maybe like a skull. Another Grey Knight. At first I was contemplating, trying to remove off any Grey Knight symbolism on these guys, and this maybe just converting the armor to Blood Angels, but I think I might just keep them as Grey Knights. That's that. Alright, let's move on to the other baggie. So yeah, so we looked at my scouts, my strike squad, and then while I was at the shop, I was just kind of digging through their bin of bits, and I was kind of crunched for time, so I just grabbed whatever looked interesting and whatever I could work off of. And I grabbed a couple of things that I could possibly use for banners or capes. This is definitely something from Age of Sigmar. I don't know what I'll do with this, but it looks cool. So I'll figure out a use for this. Maybe make it like a tattered cape for someone. I can use this for like a banner. This is a pretty cool piece. I might be able to incorporate this into my Stormcast Eternals somehow. Found these banners, and I'm just gonna cut off the skulls on the top. You know, part of me was contemplating seeing if I maybe could like make some sort of like bannerman, or like maybe like a Primaris Ancient or something with these. Found a couple of spears, and my thought is, you know, just cut off the hands and I can use the spears to mount the banners on like that. And I found a couple of Space Marines. This guy is definitely a biker, I'm guessing. No, this is a scout. This is a biker scout. It's a scout because of the backpack. I might be able to use this for something. Or I could if I wanted to, considering I have a baggie of scouts right here. Maybe I could chop this guy up and possibly repose them so I could just blend them in with my other scouts. So that sounds like a good idea. I might do that, actually. Actually, I think it'd be fun if I turn this scout into like a bannerman. Like, you know, cut him apart and then he's carrying the flag or the banner for whatever army I'm going to use him for. You know, just cut him up and repose him. Could do that. I found the bottom half of a Space Marine because somewhere in my parts bin I know I have the top half, so I could probably make a complete model out of this using this piece right here. It's on a smaller base, just 25 millimeters, so I'll probably rebase him onto a 32 millimeter one. Maybe I'll make a hero character or maybe a captain, or just add him onto my like tactical squad. And then I found this guy right here. Another Space Marine. I have enough bits in my bits box where I could bring this guy back to life. So I enjoy finding stuff like this. You know, it's kind of like a blank canvas. And then I know I have enough pieces to like do something really cool with this. So yeah, there's that. So I think that's it. So yeah, this is kind of my small little haul digging through the parts bin and the used models at my local game shop. If you're ever at a convention or at your own local shop, always dig through the used models and the parts bins because you never know what you'll find. I'm not sure if I got a great deal on these, but for me, I know that I'm gonna have a lot of fun, bringing these things back to life and just making them my own. So hopefully in the near future, I'll have a video showcasing the completed models. The scouts, this is gonna be an easy afternoon project. The Grey Knights, on the other hand, I'm gonna have to like do my due diligence and figure out what the war gear options are for these guys. I might just go ahead though and just figure out what a Grey Knights kill team would look like, and this, if I have the bits and pieces, just kit them out for a kill team. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So, until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you later. Alright.